Good morning and welcome to the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series presented by Smash It Sports. You are looking live at Howard Field at the Laurel Sportsplex in beautiful Laurel, Mississippi, as we bring you Game 9 of Division II Ozone bracket play. My name is Christian Hoffman, and I'm bringing you the action throughout this weekend's Ozone bracket. This morning, we'll kick things off with a winner's bracket matchup between Schley County, Georgia and of bracket play. Schley County, Georgia took care of business with a 15-1 victory over Kentwood, Louisiana, while Shelbyville, Texas rallied late to pin a 13-3 run rule loss on Lawrence County, Mississippi. Texas will be the home team in this one, with the winner advancing to this afternoon's 4:45 p.m. showdown with the Decatur County, Tennessee team that we saw at the adjacent field that looks ready to go. Let's meet today's starting lineups, brought to you by Lando. Starting with the visitors from Schley County, Georgia. Leading off and playing second base is Braxton Gordon. He's followed by the first baseman, Kevin Jacobs, and the catcher, Flint Melton. Batting cleanup is the shortstop, Jack Duff. Batting in the 5 spot is the starting pitcher today, Camden Hughes. Batting 6th and manning the hot corner is Charlie Calhoun. Batting 7th is the left fielder, Gage McCorkle. Batting 8th in playing right field is Jake Leitner, followed by Hudson Britt, Jace Rogers, and Connor Manucci. And manning the 12 spot and play assisted by Lee Hughes and Will Gordon. And now the starting lineup for Shelbyville. Leading off, and the starting pitcher is Jace McDonald. Batting second, the second baseman, Judson Wallace. And batting third is the shortstop, Elijah Eves. Batting in the cleanup spot once again is the catcher, Steele Lambert, followed by the center fielder, Mason Blackshear, the right fielder, Cross Campbell, and the third baseman, Levi McDonald. Batting in the 8th spot is Jeremiah Brinson at first base. Batting 9th is Jace Gillespie. Batting in the 10th spot is the left fielder, Jakiri Buckley. Rounding out the lineup is Jason Bradshaw and Rhett Parks. Texas is being coached by Greg McDonald. He's assisted by Coach. Look. Powder blue tops with white pants, and first pitch in for strike. That's Jace McDonald pitching to Braxton Gordon. The 0-1. This is inside, 1-1 the count. Another hot one here in Laurel, Mississippi. That one catches the outside corner, 1-2. This one comes up and in. 2-2 the count now to Gordon. Texas playing straight away. Slight breeze from left to right with our state flags. Got a ground ball right back to McDonald on the mound. He flips over to first base. And an easy 1-3 put out to start things off in this one. So, as I mentioned, a winner's bracket game here today. 4 games going here on Howard Field today on the DYB network. First pitch over for a strike. Left-handed hitting Kevin Jacobs to the plate, plays first base. Winning pitcher in yesterday's contest. This one is roped into right field and down in front of Leitner. Throws a strike into first base, but not in time, so a base knock for Kevin Jacobs with 1 out. Flint Melton now, the backstop for this Georgia squad. Georgia put up 14 in their pool play as we get a throwback over. 14-7 winner over Lawrence County, Mississippi in pool play, and then hung 16 yesterday on Louisiana. This one's up top for ball one. Another throw over. Paying a lot of attention to Jacobs over there. Runner goes, ball inside, throw not in time. Move him up into scoring position. Now Melton's got something to work with. Earlier games today, Hartford, Alabama eliminated 4-2, I believe was the score, against Pendleton, South Carolina, so they advance to play a game later today. On our other field, see the ball upstairs. Decatur County, Tennessee holds off Seminary, Mississippi, so Decatur will move on to that later game that will get them later this afternoon. Ball outside, that's a walk. Runner was going. We'll just go straight to second base on that, so two in scoring position on the walk. So one man down and a cleanup hitter. Jack Duff steps to the plate. So Braxton Gordon's going to be the courtesy runner in for Melton to be able to get the gear on to prepare for the bottom half. Duff starting shortstop, first pitch swinging, chops one, just foul, we're going to say. Duff drove in 3 in yesterday's 16-1 win, went 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Comes up in a big spot here, trying to give Georgia an early lead. Ball upstairs. One, this one skied out towards center field. Blackshear has it, throws in, not in time, run scores. So give Duff the sac fly out to the center fielder. First run of the ball game comes across now. 1-0 with 2 outs and the number 5 hitter due up. Camden Hughes digs in now from the left side. Runner at second is Melton. Walked earlier. First pitch. Blown outside, ball 1. Delayed steal to move him over to third base for Melton. Let's see if Hughes can get him in. This one's upstairs, 2-0. Now to the 5 hitter. Now this one's low, 3-0. Got to be careful here. Each of these teams put up a bunch of runs yesterday. They square off and see who's got the better pitching at this point in the tournament. 3-0 is laced just foul down the right field line. So the winner of this one will advance to the 4:45 game tonight, taking on a Decatur, Tennessee team. Looks very solid. This one is skied straight up and back our way into the netting. So full count. Jace McDonald on the mound, comes set. This one misses away. Georgia's got runners on the corners now, and Charlie Calhoun stepping in.
Now batting for Georgia, number 10, Charlie Calhoun.
Calhoun hits sixth, plays third base. Runner goes, pitches inside. So 1-0 the count and 2 on in scoring position. Have another courtesy runner there as Hughes is today's starting pitcher. Duff, who was retired on the sac fly a moment ago, comes out to run. Now the 1-0. This one's lifted into shallow right center field. Who's got a read on it? Campbell does. Nice play down to his knees to get out of the inning. So only one run will come across. It comes on one hit. There were no errors and 2 men left. We will go to the bottom of the first inning. Georgia leading Texas 1-0. When it comes to baseball and softball gear, nobody beats Smash It Sports. For the largest bat and equipment selection online, the lowest price is guaranteed, free shipping, and real expertise from people who live the game, Smash It Sports has you covered. Visit smashitsports.com. Let's take another look at the play that got Texas off the field. Lifted out into right center field, and a great diving play made out there by Campbell right when his team needed it. So not too much damage there, just the one run comes across. As we go to the bottom of the first inning here. Hughes on the mound for this Georgia team, who, as I said, has scored plenty of runs to get to this point. And on the other side, gave up 7 in that first game, but then just 1 in the run rule victory yesterday over Louisiana. Texas, we saw them. They had to battle yesterday. They just kept pouring on runs late to take care of that Lawrence County, Mississippi team. Finally got to a run rule, but it took a while. Left-hander Hughes finishes off his warm-up pitches, and we're ready to go. So Jace McDonald steps in. McDonald 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored in yesterday's game. Reached on an error, scored twice.
Mike didn't come out.
And we're ready to go. Hughes rocks and fires. First pitch, a fastball upstairs for ball 1. This one's way outside. 2-0 now to the leadoff man. This one misses low, 3-0. And that one fired straight to the backstop. Just come out of his hands weird. And it's a 4-pitch walk to lead things off for Texas. Judson Wallace now steps in the number 2 hitter, wearing number 2 and playing second base. Wallace in yesterday's game, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Throw over to first base. Ticks off the glove of the first baseman, but not far enough for McDonald to advance. So no harm in that one. Hughes sets. This one's bunted foul by Wallace. First strike for Hughes in this one. Another throw and got him leaning. So we got a run down here between first and second. Can he get back safely? He is safe. So no harm for McDonald. Just got that uniform a little dirty. All right, the 1-1. Fouled back to the screen. Hughes steps off. Pretty healthy lead still over there for McDonald. This one's upstairs, 2-2. Hughes takes his time between pitches. Very concerned over there with McDonald at first. This one is a excuse me swing. Going to go to second for the force. Can we get back in time? Nope, will be a fielder's choice to get the lead runner.
Next up for Texas, number 27, Elijah.
So Wallace trades places with McDonald down at first base. The number 3 hitter, Elijah Eves, steps in. Hughes steps off. Eves yesterday taking on Lawrence County, Mississippi, 2 for 3 with a couple of RBI. Looks like we had time on that one. Healthy lead at first. Hughes will come home. It's a ball on the play and a stolen base for Wallace. So one man down here in a slow-moving bottom of the first inning. Texas trying to get into a rhythm. This one is a little tapper foul down first base line. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Foul Fouled back to the screen. Remains 1-2. Both middle infielders right back up the middle. Looking to hold on Wallace. That one misses upstairs. Will step off to second base. Eves awaiting the 2-2 pitch. One man down in the bottom of the first inning. Georgia able to scratch across just one. Left 2 on. And swings through the fastball upstairs. Strike 3. So 2 men down now as Hughes works his way through the lineup. Steele Lambert is the catcher.
Number 12, Steele Lambert.
Steele Lambert 2 for 3 with a couple of RBI yesterday as well. The cleanup man looking to bring home Wallace at second. Rifled back to the screen on the first base line. Saw some moms jumping down there. Hughes ahead 0-1. This one skies all the way straight to the backstop. Wild pitch will move up Wallace to third. Each of the state flags representing the different teams here in the tournament fly just beyond the outfield fence. Throw over to third base. Third baseman wasn't holding on the runner, so he goes scrambling to catch it. We retired the first of those state flags today as Hartford, Alabama's day is done. We're going to have a straight steal of home, and got it. Oh, we're going to have a balk? All right, so the third base umpire will call a balk on the play. Didn't step off the rubber, so run scores. We're tied at 1. Hughes now rocks and fires. Fastball upstairs. 22 pitches now in this one for Hughes. Huddle up here on the mound. Try to talk him through. So 1-1 your score in the bottom of the first inning. As Wallace gets on with here we go. Let's take another look at how this all happened. Just a straight steal. This one is chopped foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lambert with the bases empty. Misses inside, count runs full. The full count offering is low. So Lambert walks with 2 outs. So Wallace comes around to score Texas's first run of the game, reaches on a fielder's choice, a steal, a wild pitch, and a balk get him home.
Next up for Texas will be number 34, Mason Blackshear.
Mason Blackshear was the pitching hero in Texas's game yesterday. He steps in. Square around to bunt at the first offering, but instead we'll see a throw to first.
Courtesy running at first base will be number 27, Elijah Eves.
So Eves over courtesy running for the catcher Lambert at first. Called strike. Throw is low, not quite in time. Eves will take second base on it. Hughes rocks and fires. And Blackshear comes up empty. Blackshear pitched 3 2/3 innings yesterday, had 2 Ks, 2 walks, and 2 hits. Only gave up the 1 run, really got Texas into it. Runner goes at second, ball outside. So Eves running for Lambert, finds his way all the way over to third already. The count 1-2 on Blackshear, who steps back in. Going to bunt, will step off instead. Good look down the third base line of what's going on over there. Up and in, 2-2. Blackshear, the 2-2 outside. Count runs full once again. We're going to try it again coming home. This time he is out, stepped off appropriately, and he's out. All right, so Blackshear will be at the plate after Eves is retired, trying to come home. 1 run comes across. There were no hits, there were no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the top of the second inning, tied at 1. You're watching 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series action presented by Smash It Sports.
Proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at SmashItSports.com today.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Welcome back. We're in the top of the second inning here between Texas and Georgia, tied at 1. McDonald still on the mound for Texas, as we'll see the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, McCorkle, Leitner, and Britt here in this inning. Today's game is brought to you in part by Sadler Insurance. They've been the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes available instantly online at sadlersports.com. Gillespie and Parks come in at the corner outfield spots for Texas. McDonald starts with a pitch in the dirt to Gage McCorkle, the left fielder. Wears number 5 in those red uniforms with the white pinstripes. Looks and fires. This one over the inside corner, 1-1. Two and one now to McCorkle, also known as G Money to his teammates, a rising 8th grader at Schley County Schools. Favorite baseball player is Freddie Freeman. Over the outside corner this time. 2-2 now to McCorkle. Hit on a hop to shortstop, can't come up with it. And McCorkle is on. Scorching single, hit to the shortstop. And the leadoff man is aboard here for Schley County, Georgia.
Next up for Georgia will be number 1, Jake Leitner.
Jake Leitner now, the starting right fielder, digs in. Rocks and fires, dropped out a bunt down the third base line, lands once again on the line. We saw one of those yesterday. Base knock. So that's even better than just moving McCorkle up. So now Georgia's got a little no-out rally going here. Let's take another look at that one. He's right on the line, nothing doing. Not a play to be made. No one standing at second to even feel the throw. We'll have another try there. Delayed steals, and they both work. So Hudson Britt had squared around to bunt, but pulled back in time on the ball in the dirt. So 1-0 the count. Runners at second and third for the visiting Georgia team. This is a one-hopper back home. What are we going to do? We're going to go home and get caught in a rundown. Runner goes back and forth. Neither team really knows what to be doing on the base paths. Oh, no. This might be several outs here. All right, so the runner at third is safe. The runner at second is out eventually. And runner at first stays at first. Okay. Adventures on the base paths on that one. So that's going to be a fielder's choice for Hudson Britt, who reaches on it. And you see that one, that he slides in safely. Shortstop applies the tag. Get another try at third base, and he's still back safely. And the runner at first decided just to stay home safely. So McCorkle's at third base. Leitner is out on the rundown. And Britt's at first.
Next up for Georgia will be number 7, Jace Rogers.
Jace Rogers steps in as the number 10 hitter. And one man down. The bunt game. Runner at third decides to hold up this time, so a sacrifice, as it will move Britt up at least from first to second. So 2 men down here, and an 11 hitter, Connor Manussi, steps in.
Number 25, Connor Manussi.
1-1 your score in the top of the second inning. Winner's bracket game between Schley County, Georgia and Shelbyville, Texas. McDonald comes set. Got him. High and tight. Manusi couldn't get out of the way. And the bases are juiced for the number 12 hitter, Trace Turknett. Georgia looking for a 2-out rally here to break a 1-1 score. And we've got a mound visit, it would appear, for Shelbyville, Texas. Georgia's had some chances here in this inning, but unable to make it happen on the base paths yet to this point. While we've got a second, all of us at Synergy Sports and Entertainment would like to thank the City of Laurel and the gang at Laurel Parks and Recreation for their kind hospitality throughout our 2-week stay here at the 2026 DYB World Series. For those watching our broadcast, check out visitlaureljones.com for more information about the Laurel, Mississippi area.
With 2 outs, stepping to the plate for Georgia, number 15, Trace Turknett.
So Gage McCorkle reached on a single to lead things off. He's at third. Hudson Britt reached on a fielder's choice. He's at second. Manusi's at first after the hit by pitch. And a line drive hit right at our third baseman, McDonald. And that will get Texas off the field once again. So no runs will come across after 2 hits. There were no errors and 3 men left. That's 5 left now in 2 innings. For Schley County, we'll go to the bottom of the second inning, tied at 1. Smash It Sports is a proud diamond sponsor of the 2026 DYB World Series, the nation's largest online baseball and softball equipment retailer. Price match guarantee. Free shipping. Over 100 top brands. Find your next game changer at smashitsports.com. Smash It Sports, where champions shop. Special thanks to the Diamond Youth Baseball for trusting the Synergy Sports Productions crew to bring DYB players, family, and friends a fun and entertaining World Series broadcast these last 2 seasons. We look forward to returning again next year from Orangeburg, South Carolina. So Hughes will have a second inning on the mound here. 25 pitches in that first inning for Hughes.
Leading off for Texas will be number 34.
Couple of defensive changes. Rogers comes into second and Manusi comes into right field for the Georgia team. So Hughes will face Blackshear once again, who is up when that last inning was ended with Lambert trying to steal home. Or Lambert's spot, at least. I believe it was Eves officially. Ball 1 now to Blackshear. Oh, and that gets him, I believe. You can tell if it got the bat or him. It does get him. So leadoff man is aboard for the second straight inning here for Texas. So Blackshear aboard. Now Cross Campbell steps in, starting right fielder.
Number 22, Cross Campbell.
Campbell had a day yesterday, 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Gonna make sure Blackshear's okay. Give him a moment. The infield wants to come in and talk to Hughes, talk him through it. And I think we're about ready for action now. Blackshear takes his spot at first. Campbell digs in. And we're ready to go. Campbell, like much we have seen today. Oh, third base is right. They're going to be in this kitchen here. Once you square around to bunt, you cannot pull back and slash. It's a DYB rule. Step off over to first. 1-1 your score in the bottom of the second inning. A slow-moving contest in this one. With 3 more left on this field today. Over for a strike. Great throw. Not even close to being safe on that one. So we've got a run down. Blackshear is tries to jump his way out of it, and he is tagged out. That's one way to try to get out of a pickle, but not successfully. So nice job by Georgia. They have paid a lot of attention trying to keep that run game down and been able to do it so far. So 1 man down here, nobody on. 1-1. See the reaction, a great shot there from Gordon out at short. Trying to find that strike zone still. Ball misses low. The 2-1. That's over for a strike. 2-2. The 2-2. That's over the outside corner. Strike 3. So 2 men down here. Campbell retired on strikes. McDonald, that's Levi McDonald now stepping in.
Stepping to the plate for Texas will be number 1, Levi McDonald.
Levi McDonald started the game at third base. First pitch. That's called strike. McDonald also went 2 for 2 yesterday with 2 runs scored. That 13-3 victory over Lawrence County, Mississippi. Ball upstairs. So after this one, we've got another winner's bracket contest. Anson County, North Carolina against Avon Park, Florida. This one's lifted pretty well into right field. Manucci just into the contest, able to reel it in. So only 3 batters faced in that inning. Hughes able to get through it. No runs come across. On no hits, there were no errors and no one left. We'll go to the top of the third, tied at 1. You're watching 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series action presented by Smash It Sports.
Begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Eight's in where? This will be for George. 22's going to right field and 8's going to left.
Today's game is brought to you by Land of Frost, a family-owned company that sees great importance in keeping communities and their families healthy and active. Land of Frost started their youth sports initiative in 2003, which provides funds to help cover costs associated with organizing and operating youth sports organizations. Find out more at landofrost.com.
Leading off for Georgia will be number 13, Braxton
Jace
Gordon.
McDonald in for his third inning of work now on the mound. First pitch taken by Gordon. And that one's over the inside corner, 1-1. Campbell back in right field. And now Bradshaw takes over in left. Pitches up high, 2-1. 1-1 your score. Georgia getting runners on, just has not been able to bring them in so much. They've left 2 on in the first and the bases loaded in that last inning. Texas living dangerously. That one's inside. So a leadoff walk. We'll start things off here. Second straight inning that Georgia will put the leadoff man aboard.
Stepping to the plate for Georgia, number 11, Kevin Jacob.
We'll have a mound visit. I got a feeling that might be the end of the line here for McDonald. 39 pitches, so it makes sense. That would probably be it. So with both of these teams looking to play 2 games today, it looks like 40 is about the limit in the first game and then 85 on the day. So those seem to be the numbers to match up with. So McDonald's day is done here for this one. Eves will now come in, the 3-hitter, Elijah Eves. Looks like McDonald and Eves will just trade spots there between shortstop and pitcher.
Now on the mound for Texas will be number 27, Elijah Eves.
So he ends up throwing 2+ innings, does McDonald.
Cameras last night. I was just reading some of the stuff in the forums and things like that about those remote control lob spots, OBS spots. This guy's like, so if I have one behind,
Giving up just the 1 run.
golf tournament,
Runner on first base is his responsibility.
and everyone's like, no, never.
Wind moving those state flags out beyond the outfield pretty good at this point. From left to right. The other game going on across the way is between Kentwood, Louisiana, and Lawrence County, Mississippi. Trying to get a score on that one when we get a chance. That's an elimination game over there. The winner of that one would play Pendleton, South Carolina at 4:45 this afternoon on the other field, so we will not be broadcasting that one specifically. Instead, at 4:45, we'll be broadcasting the winner of this one against Decatur County, Tennessee. So Eves warming up. All right, I think we're ready to go now. The number 2 hitter, Kevin Jacobs, stepping in. Reached on a base knock back in the first inning. Came around to score the only run so far for Schley County, Georgia. Runner taking his lead at first base is Gordon. Drew the walk earlier. Throw over to first base, nothing doing. First pitch from Eves over the outside corner for strike 1. Texas outfield playing maybe a couple of steps over, shaded to the pull side. Got him leaning a bit, but the throw not good enough. Wind whipping out a little bit now. Runner does go, bunted but missed. And I think he got him. A great throw from Lambert right there. And Gordon is retired on the caught stealing. So that attention paid to the running game working out for Texas. Sounds like 10-0 is your score for Lawrence County, Mississippi. Taking on Kentwood, Louisiana. That one's going to find the perfect hole. And now the throw gets away. Are we going to try for 2? No, we're not. Just right back over the pitcher's mound. A perfect spot. Shortstop McDonald charged, but couldn't quite make the throw in time. So a little bloop single on the infield.
Stepping to the plate for Georgia, number 53.
Now Flint Melton stepping in. Melton, the starting catcher. Walked and was left stranded at third base back in the first inning. Jacobs now. He stole a couple back in the first. See what he can do on the bases this time. Swung through and missed. Eves settling in here on the mound. Swung on again and missed. Ahead 0-2 is Eves. The 0-2, this one's lifted out to left field, over the head of Bradshaw into the contest. Rounding second and pulling him to third, and we're going to send him at third. An RBI triple for Flint Melton, the number 3 hitter, stepping up to give Georgia the 2-1 lead here in the third. Best hit ball that we've seen here today breaks a 1-1 tie into third inning, putting Georgia on top, and then with one out has a man at third base on top of it. So Jack Duff is the cleanup man. had the sac fly out to center field. Back in the fourth. Gordon coming on as a courtesy runner for Melton, the catcher. Snap throw to third base, not holding him on. Oxen fires. The first pitch is down low to Duff. The 1-0 is a two-hopper to the third baseman who cannot come up with it. Score the run. It's a 3-1 lead now for Georgia on the E5. Camden Hughes now, our starting pitcher today, is the next hitter up, but not before a mound visit to talk to Eves. Today's game stream is brought to you by Synergy Sports and Entertainment, the official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball. Our experienced team of professional announcers, producers, and camera operators are excited to bring you live game coverage all this week and next. With over 100 years of combined experience, Synergy Sports is a full-service sports media and marketing company offering end-to-end video coverage, sports broadcasting, sponsorship acquisition, and promotion of your company's special events. Check us out today at synergysportsproductions.com.
Now batting for Georgia, number 9, Camden Hughes.
Hughes, the left-hander, steps in. Runner at first base. Ball outside. Just the one out so far in this one. Excuse me, swing. It's going to end up in the hole. Shortstop's got to throw across. Throw pulls him off the bag. Base knock there for Hughes to keep the one-out rally going here for Georgia. So Hughes still the pitcher, so he'll have a runner in for him. So Duff moves up to second base. Hughes now at first. Charlie Calhoun, the third baseman, steps in. Wind still blowing out. I think that one got him in the square of the back. So bases juiced now for McCorkle stepping in.
Now batting number 5, Gage McCorkle.
So Georgia with an opportunity here. Again, they've had the opportunities. This is going to be a grounder to shortstop. McDonald will take the easy one to second. Does he get two? Yes, he does. So a double play goes 6-4-3 to get Texas off the field. So no run on the play. 2 runs end up coming across on 3 hits. I believe 1 error and 2 men left. Let's take another look at it. McDonald gets it, scoops it to second, and a tough throw there. And the play made. Wallace to Brinson. Great job by both of them to turn that one and get them off the field. So we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Georgia leaves 2 more on, but they've got a 3-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. A big shout out to our diamond sponsor, Smash It Sports. Whether you're a player chasing your next bat or a parent gearing up for a future star, Smash It Sports has you covered with the best brands and unbeatable prices. Shop now at smashitsports.com.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, I got my chair, got my fan.
Hughes still out there on the mound for Georgia.
Yeah. I checked on DJ, I gave him big one.
Here's the three sit 21,
That's $43. I didn't spend.
All right.
Who's it right? Who's it short?
Gordon still.
Yes, so Leitner is going to.
All right, so a couple of defensive changes. Leitner moves from right field to left field, and then moving into right field is going to be Hudson Britt.
Jeremiah Brinson.
Jeremiah Brinson digs in. Big swing and a miss, comes up empty. The 0-1 misses outside. The 1-1 from Hughes. Swung on and missed again. 1-2 now. Three to 1 your lead for the visiting team from Schley County, Georgia.
That's supposed to try to connect to my phone. And
Rocks and fires. This is a ground ball out to Gordon, who throws across. Nice lean by Jacobs to make the play. So a 6-3 ground out. And Hughes is in business. Jace Gillespie now steps in. 39 pitches for Hughes on the mound.
Now batting for Texas, number 3, Jace Gillespie.
Squares to bunt, but pulls back.
40 pitches, that's 40 pitches.
Called strike on the outside corner. Gillespie went 1 for 2 with a run scored yesterday. Dropped down a bunt single. Excuse me, swing that's going to stay fair. A two-hopper to the first baseman, who tags the bag himself, and the first 2 men retired. Jakiri Buckley now, starting left fielder, steps in. Those powder blue tops for the Texas team. Ball away. Buckley 1 for 2 yesterday. Thought about going, probably should have. 1-1. This one's fouled back to the screen, and Buckley's down 1-2. So Lawrence County, Mississippi appears to have eliminated Kentwood, Louisiana, over next door to us. The bender bent too much. 2-2. So Lawrence County, Mississippi takes on Pendleton, South Carolina later today, and Buckley down on strikes. An easy 1-2-3 inning for Hughes. as we go now to the top of the fourth with Georgia leading 3-1. You're watching 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series action presented by Smash It Sports.
Crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, Brad. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
I know when I'm putting a Wilson glove on, I don't gotta worry. You get over 40,000 pitches thrown throughout a season. It's always trying to stay locked in one pitch at a time, slow down the game, and want the ball to be hit to you.
I want to play every day. I like to have fun.
Love this thing. I'm gonna probably use this thing as long as I can.
Got to be locked in every pitch. At the end of the day, I just want to get outs for the pitchers.
It holds up throughout the entire season, which is a huge deal when you're playing every day.
I've been using the same glove for quite a while now. It's a testament to the product that y'all have been able to put in my hands.
And people have a Wilson glove. It's one of the best so far. The best is the best. People know that.
Leading off for Georgia, the number 1, Jake Leitner.
Number 36,
First pitch swinging. We've sped things up here. Now down 0-2 is Jake Leitner, the number 8 hitter. Eves still on the mound. That one misses low, 1-2. 2-1, I'm sorry. First pitch must have been a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 now to Leitner. Dropped down a bunt single back in the second inning. That one's over, so full count to the leadoff man. Excuse me, swing as he was stepping out, goes foul. Another full count offering from Eves. This one is skied to center field. In a few steps is Blackshear, and he'll make the catch. 1 away. Hudson Britt now due up. Ended up reaching on a fielder's choice and left stranded in the second.
Stepping to the plate for Georgia, the number 31, Hudson Britt.
Swung on and missed, strike 1. This one's hit on a line. Diving Wallace can't come up with it, so a base knock with 1 out for Hudson Britt. Good effort there by Wallace, but just a little too far away. Jace Rogers steps in. Jace Rogers, for some reason, known as the Muffin Man to his teammates. Like to get the rest of that story here maybe later in the bracket. Rising 8th grader at Schley County. Misses upstairs for ball 1. Favorite baseball memory for Jace is winning the World Series and hitting his first home run. Strike low in the zone. We put on here what the future career plans are for the different players, and this is a ground ball to second base. We'll have to get into that next at bat. Fielder's choice as Wallace flips it over to McDonald to get the lead runner. So Britt retired. And Rogers reaches on the fielder's choice.
Number 25, Connor Manucci.
So Rogers on at first, and Manucci steps in. Manucci was hit by a pitch in the last plate appearance. As you would expect for these Georgia players, most of them, their favorite MLB team would be the Atlanta Braves, as was mine growing up in Virginia, home of the Richmond Braves, AAA affiliate for so long. He'll glove that in fair territory, does Brinson, and step on the base. So nothing comes of the one-out hit for Britt in the fourth inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Georgia leads this one by 2. A score of 3-1, looking to survive in the winner's bracket and taking on Decatur County, Tennessee later this afternoon. Today's game, once again, being brought to you by Land of Frost, a family-owned business that's been making great-tasting lunch meat for over 60 years. Find their brands in supermarkets nationwide. Check them out at landoffrost.com. Somebody might want to check on our shortstop there. All right, he was laying down flat. Looks okay. We're just going to let Hughes roll, apparently, here for the Georgia coaching staff. 11, 12, and 1 due up here for Shelbyville, Texas in the fourth inning. So Manucci comes into the game. Over in right field, McCorkle back to where he started in left. And Duff will move over to the hot corner after starting the game at shortstop. So Bradshaw, Parks, and McDonald due up here as Hughes continues. He's at 46 pitches. Here as we go to the fourth. Texas down 2, looking to rally. Hughes deals. First pitch swinging as Bradshaw comes up empty. Bradshaw, rising 7th grader at Shelbyville Junior High. His favorite baseball memory is winning 2 state titles. Lifts a pop fly over to the first baseman. And Jacobs comes on and makes the play for out number 1. Rhett Parks steps in for his first at-bat of the day.
Stepping in the box for Texas, number 4, Rhett Parks.
Georgia nearly bat around twice now before Texas can do it once. Georgia just keeps leaving runners on. Squares to bunt, pulls back, it's a ball. This one fouled off. Ball upstairs. Another ball. That is 6 in a row set down by Hughes, bottom half of the order. Squares to bunt, pulls back, but a strike. Confusion there on the part of Parks. Full count pitch upcoming. Strike 3. Caught looking on the outside corner. Well, that's 12 hitters faced so far for our pitcher Hughes.
Back to the top of the Texas lineup for number 0, Jace McDonald.
All he's allowed so far is 2 walks, and he hit a batter. So 7 in a row set down. Now McDonald drew that leadoff walk in the first, and he's back up. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. That one just misses. 2-0. Misses high again, 3-0. Hughes has some issues here with McDonald. I want to say it was a 4-pitch walk first time that he faced him. That one misses high, ball 4. So Wallace steps in, the second baseman. Wallace scored the only run of the day so far here for Texas.
Now batting for Texas, number 2, Judson Wallace.
Wallace manufactured that run, reaching on a fielder's choice. Moving over on a stolen base and a wild pitch before trying to steal home. And a balk brought him in. Another throw over to first, back safely. So Wallace in bracket play here, 1 for 4 on the tournament. And it's a ground ball. Second baseman was running over to second, goes back over and cannot make the play in time. Error going to go on the second baseman for not being able to come up with that one. So we got a rally going here for Texas. Two outs. And Hughes getting a quick visit from the Georgia coaching staff. All right, so the number 3 hitter is Elijah Eves. He's the pitcher currently in the contest here for Texas. Eves struck out swinging in his first at-bat after going 2 for 3 with a couple of ribbies yesterday. So a big spot for the number 3 hitter. McDonald at second, Wallace at first. 2 outs, ball outside. .60 pitches now for Hughes, as he's gone the distance in this one so far for the visitors. This one's going to stay on, a easy grounder for Jacobs, and that will get Georgia off the field and out of the inning. So no runs come across. There were no hits. There was 1 error and 2 men left. As we go to the top of the 5th inning, Georgia leads 3-1. You're watching 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series action presented by Smash It Sports.
sitting. Number 4 is sitting, and number 8 is sitting. So that's
Got a little cup holder with his umbrella.
Yes.
In the bag. It's right in there. The collar.
That is correct, sir.
12-1-2 due up here in the top of the 5th inning for the Georgia team that enjoys a 3-1 lead here, looking to advance to a 4:45 matchup here, back here on this field, back here on the DYB network. So Trace Turknett, Braxton Gordon, and Kevin Jacobs due up here for the visitors. Eves still on the mound. He throws one over the head of Turknett, who lined out to the third baseman to wrap things up back in the 2nd inning. 8 left on base here for Georgia to this point. And that one's over, 1-1 the count. This one's put into play. And the leadoff man aboard for Georgia once again.
Stepping to the plate for Georgia will be number 13, Braxton Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, 1-3.
Gordon is the leadoff man. 0 for 1, reached on a walk. And was caught stealing in a pickle. Speaking of them, Turknett wanders maybe a little bit too far off, but able to get back in time. Quick throw over, and he's back safely. Bunt out in front of the mound. Eves able to regroup and make the play. A throw gets away. Brinson airmails it. We're going to have a play at home plate. No, we won't. Run scores on the throw to make it a 4-1 contest for Georgia. The bunt game puts pressure on your opponent. And it works out well there for Georgia.
Number 11, Kevin Jacobs.
And that one will drop. First pitch swinging there for Jacobs. Georgia applying pressure here in the 5th. Flint Melton now, the backstop, steps in.
Now batting for Georgia, number 53, Flint Melton.
Melton had the RBI triple last time up. And this one is hit out to shallow center field. Blackshear's got it. He's going to throw to first, but not in time. Looks like the ball might have caught Jacobs in the foot or ankle or something. Shin, somewhere down in there. But the out recorded. Second out of the inning with a man on first. Jack Duff, the cleanup man, getting ready to step in. So 4-1 the lead. Georgia able to tack on one here in this inning at least. First pitch is hit pretty well out to left field. I believe that's 3 outs. So quick trying to get in. So Buckley able to track it down and record that last out. So 1 run comes across in a quick inning. It comes on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left So a 4-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Georgia on top. Diamond Youth Baseball is an all-volunteer youth baseball program. There are no paid officials in DYB from the national level down through the district level. All of our officials serve out of love for their communities and their children that participate in our program. Join us by volunteering in your local league and help our children become the leaders of tomorrow. Make plays at any position with Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves, designed with long-lasting Pro Stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. Visit wilson.com to learn more and to find your next favorite glove. Well, it looks like Hughes' day is done on the mound as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. So 4 innings pitched for Hughes. Four strikeouts for Hughes on the day. 3 walks. There were no hits surrendered by our starting pitcher, and just the 1 run.
Now on the mound for Georgia, number 21, Jack Duff.
So some defensive changes here as Duff moves to the mound. So Lambritt will lead this one off. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the homestanding Texas team, who finds themselves trailing by 3 in this one. Potential save opportunity upcoming for Duff.
Leading off for Texas, number 12, Steele Lambritt.
Lambritt reached on a walk back in the 1st inning. Was caught stealing, trying to steal home. Ball upstairs. This one's hammered foul onto our adjacent field. That's called the H2O field over there. This one is a chopper right back to the mound. Duff will take it himself. Flips over to Jacobs. And the first out recorded.
Now in for Texas, number 34, Mason Blackshear.
Mason Blackshear was hit by a pitch and then caught stealing back in the 2nd. Called strike over the inside corner. Blackshear thought it was a little bit too far inside.
Wow.
The 0-1 is fouled back to the screen. Duff quickly ahead 0-2. Got him swinging, drop 3rd, throw down to 1st in time. So Blackshear's retired. Cross Campbell, the next man up, will take his turn, trying to figure out this Georgia pitching staff.
2 outs. Now batting number 22, Cross Campbell.
First pitch is low to Campbell, who struck out looking back in the 2nd. Duff working quickly. Ball down and away, 2-0. It's a little tapper that will roll foul. So 2 teams eliminated here already this morning. Kentwood, Louisiana, and Hartford, Alabama. Called strike on the outside corner, and Duff has it rolling. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he got him on the bender. So 3 up, 3 down. Go Texas in the 5th. Georgia back to the bat, up 3 as we go to the top of the 6th. You're watching 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series action presented by Smash It Sports.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Top of the 6th inning, Georgia's up by 3, 4-1. Eves still on the mound for this Texas squad. Due up here for the visitors. We've got 5, 6, and 7. Camden Hughes, who pitched 4 innings and gave up only the 1 run. He'll lead things off after going 1 for 1 so far with a walk and a single. Reaches out and pokes one over, an easy line drive for McDonald over at short, and Hughes retired on the L6. Charlie Calhoun now will step in, 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch, the only way that he's reached today. Calhoun's manned third base throughout the day in this one. Called strike as Eves gets ahead. Misses low, 1-1 the count. That's a chopper that's going to stay fair over at third. Cross is retired. Calhoun, is retired on a 5-3. So 2 up, 2 down. And McCorkle steps in. Take another look at that one. As Levi McDonald comes across, throws a strike to Brinson across. 1-0 the count now to McCorkle. McCorkle retired on the 6-4-3 double play. Last time up, 1-1 the count. .40 pitches exactly, and that'll be Eves' day. Looks like Bradshaw, number 8, is our new pitcher out there on the mound.
Now batting, number 9, Larson Rogers.
So 3 2/3 innings thrown by Eves in this one.
Number 8, Jason
Eves gives up the 3 runs.
They were saying the same stuff about Tennessee, the Colette and stuff like that. And when I was sitting over there talking with Daddy, they were COVID or whatever.
All right, so the count 1-1 as Bradshaw comes in against McCorkle, the left fielder. So center fielder over toward left a few steps. Right fielder playing pretty straight away. Big gap out in right center. Doesn't matter. This is going to be a 2-hopper to McDonald. Once again across to Brinson. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's all Bradshaw needed to get through. So now we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Texas needs 3 to tie and 4 to win here to avoid having to drop down into the losers bracket. So again, the winner of this one plays at 4:45 here on this same field, here on this same network. The loser of this one will drop down. We'll have that game as well here on this field, but it's a 3 o'clock game taking on Rustburg, Virginia. This broadcast is proudly sponsored by Smash It Sports, the online pro shop with the largest selection of baseball and softball gear at the guaranteed lowest prices. Shop top brands, get free shipping on most orders, and find everything you need to play your best. Visit smashitsports.com.
Spencer can start the next one. Grab a sandwich.
We'll save the gap, okay? We'll save the gap that way.
All right, so Duff on for his 2nd inning of work.
You think the transmitter battery's going to...
He will face Campbell, McDonald, and Brinson in this one. Cross Campbell, I believe. No, McDonald. I'm sorry, McDonald. Levi McDonald steps in.
In the box for Texas, number 1, Levi McDonald.
McDonald awaits. Called strike on the outside corner. So again, so far for Texas, not many batters have reached. That one is a called strike 3 for McDonald. As Jeremiah Brinson steps in.
Now batting for Texas, number 5, Jeremiah Brinson.
We've had 2 walks, an error, 3 walks, an error, and a hit batsman. Have been the only way anyone's reached in this one. And that's going to be the first base hit of the contest. So Brinson reaches on a ground ball hit by the 3rd baseman. And we've got our first hit of the ball game for Texas. So Texas needs to keep putting runners on in this one, down 3 in the 6th. Brinson, a short lead at first. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. Outside corner for strike 1. So 1-1 to Gillespie. Gillespie grounded out to first base in his last at bat. That one's hit foul. 1-2. Got him chasing on that one. Down on strikes. So now 2 men down. As Duff gets the second strikeout here of the inning. And it comes down to Jakiri Buckley.
Number 7, Jakiri Buckley.
Buckley struck out swinging back to end the 3rd inning. Now he's trying to get on to extend this contest here. Ball outside. Neither of these teams have lost a contest here yet. Both victorious in pool play. Let's take another look. That last one. Swung through it. That one misses low. 2-0 now to Buckley. 3-0 now. Georgia coaches just looking for strikes at this point. There's one. 3-1 now, the count to Buckley, the left fielder. Called strike. All right, full count with 2 outs. Buckley asked for time quickly and gets it. Buckley yesterday 1 for 2. Single and a ground out. 3-2. Got him. Came up and in. And that brings the tying run to the plate in the person of Jason Bradshaw, the pitcher into the contest for Texas. So runner at second is Brinson, who got the first hit of the contest for Texas just moments ago. Bradshaw steps in after going 0 for 1 with a sac bunt yesterday. Bradshaw popped out to the first baseman in his last at-bat today and watches strike 1 go by. The 0-1. Did it again, 0-2. Duff stares in. Finds one he likes. The 0-2. Went chasing. And that's your ball game. 4-1. Georgia hangs on as the visiting team to advance to a 4:45 winners bracket game against Decatur County, Tennessee later this afternoon. All these times are Central Time, while Shelbyville, Texas will fall down into the losers bracket. Watching replay there.
Coaches, please come sign your pitching affidavits. Thank you.
All right. Let's replay that last strike. Went chasing. He did. So Bradshaw down on strikes to end this one. And Georgia survives in the winner's bracket to take on Decatur County once again, while Shelbyville, Texas falls down to the 3 o'clock game that we'll have here on the network. Taking on Rustburg, Virginia. Let's check out the USA Baseball play of the game. How about a straight steal of home? Said he was out, but as it turns out, it was a balk. So they score the run. That was the first run of the contest for Texas when they were down 1-0. And then they were able to tack on a few along the way to score the win. So the win goes to Hughes. In pitching 4 innings, Duff comes in and picks up the 2-inning save, allowing just the 1 hit and no runs. So that'll do it for us. We'll be back here shortly for the next contest here on this field. That's going to be between Avon Park, Florida, and Anson County, North Carolina. We're a little behind schedule, so not sure exactly when you can come join us for that one. But I would say within the next half hour to 45 minutes, we'll be back on air for Florida and North Carolina. So thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back with you soon. You're watching 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series action presented by Smash It Sports.